To EZEmedia channel, and today we'll be designing a very simple yet classic design. Yes, now this design was actually designed for a client of mine, but I see the need to explain how I was able to achieve that. All right, so I already have everything here, so I just I eat them. Yeah, so I will be taking us through one after the other, so how I achieved that, and I will try as much as I can to make this very what's it called now, excuse me, I'll make it a very I'm busy I'll make it a very simple video, such a way that every one of us can understand. So this is the logo. Yeah, this is the name of the store, Lily Collection. So let me quickly explain how I was able to achieve this. Now, how do I do that? Now, this is just the name. Let me just type the same thing here. So I have lilies. Okay, so I have this here like this. I have this. Then I use the font. I use Colfax bold. So this is the font I used. So the next thing I did was that I enabled the 3D. So I give it an oblique, and I reduce the oblique to 2 to 3 or 2 depending. Then I disabled this simulate lighting. I disabled it. All right, so the next thing I did was to change the angle. So I used something between 215 and 220. So let's just leave it like this. So the next thing I did was to give it a stroke. So I gave it a stroke. So let's go to our stroke here. So I enabled the stroke. Then I gave it white stroke. Yes, white stroke. And I used like 7. I used 6. So the next thing I did was that I used the texture. So come to texture, then you look for the picture I used. I think I used this. Let me look for it. I used this. Yeah, so something like this. Okay. Yeah, so this is how I was able to achieve this. So the last thing I did was that I gave it a what was it called now? I gave it shadow. And that's all. So that was how I was able to achieve this. I think I used the second font because I think there are 2. We have the Colfax bold. Let me see. Yes, I use Colfax black. Yes, I use Colfax black. Can you see that now? So that was how I was able to achieve this. So I can delete now. Now collection, just write collection, and you can use any suitable font for that. So that is that. And okay, so now we've written the name and the what, and the logo, the name and the logo. So now the next thing was this is a shape. Was I able to get this? This is a shape and this is a shape. So this yellow part is the original. This is the original background. So how was I able to achieve this? So let me just delete this. Come to your shape. So when you come to shape like this, increase it, bring it to the lower part, and the same way I achieved this, bring it to the lower part, but I made sure that this white is taken to the front of this red. Now if you look at the color used for this very well, you will realize that excuse me, the color used for this red, you realize that it is not a color, it is combination of two colors, though it is somehow like wine, but it's as if a part is how will I put it now, a part is darker than the other parts. Yes, a part is darker than the other parts. So now how was I able to achieve that? So come to your color, come to gradient, then I used this. Now for you to see how I was able to achieve that, just look at this plus sign here, click on it. Now you realize that there are different ways here. These upper parts, yes, so I used this. So when you click on this node, then you click on this color here, so you can actually manipulate the color, or better still, just copy the color code, that is #570000. So when you copy the same code and you use for yours, you will achieve the same thing. And when you click on the second node here, this one here, and you click on this, you can also copy this. So that was how I was able to achieve that. So alright, without wasting our time, okay, so the next thing was to the next thing I did, okay, so let me enable the pictures that I used. Then we sell. This is what we sell, so I position it here. What's the name of this font? This font is called orthography. Let me quickly show you so that you see the spelling for yourself in case you want to download it. So that's it, orthography, like that. So that's it. Now the next thing I did was what we sell, but there's an arrangement. I used this. I used rectangular shape. Yes, I just enabled them. So I use a rectangular shape using the same color used for this. So that's what I used there. Then I also used this. Yes, so that white line, how was I able to achieve that? Come to your shape, then all I did was to do this like this, then I bring it together like this. Good. So that was how I was able to achieve that. You get it now? So then I position it there. So I also typed out the products. Yes, the products, and that's that. So bags, heels, ladies streetwear, sneakers, unisex. I use the same font used for Lily for the sneakers, the same font. Yes, so that's what I used. So next thing is this. So let me enable this check sign. Yes, so this check sign, I'll just go to your so I achieved that here. That's it here. Can you see that now? So that is that. Now the next thing I did was to type this. Yes, so quality products, swift delivery, quality product, swift delivery, and transparency. Okay, so after that I added this is just normal point, just to make it look okay. All right, so now to our stock images. to our stock images. I started with this, so this was actually downloaded, followed by this, yes, followed by this, and lastly I used this. So this is just the arrangement. Can you see that now? Now I also used some shadow effect to make it look as though the heels and the sneakers are placed, and there is a shadow effect. So let me just enable it, and I'm going to explain how I was able to achieve that. So those are the three shadow effects, and as you can see, if you see beneath the heel, you will see the effect of the shadow. If you see beneath the sneakers, you will see the effect of the shadow. Yes, you will see the effect of the shadow. Alright, okay. Now let me quickly take us through how I was able to achieve that. Come to your shape. There are different ways by which you can achieve that, and I'm going to do a video to explain 3 ways to achieve shadow effect. Yes. Alright, so I'm just going to explain the one I used in this design. So come to your shape, increase the radius, reduce the opacity, increase the stroke, bring the stroke together like this, bring the stroke together like this. Okay, reduce the opacity here, and lastly increase the blur radius. So that was how I was able to achieve that. So that's that. So it's an like an effect. Then I sent it to back, and that's that. Okay, so the next thing I used here. Now if you look at the bag, the lady carrying the bag, I want it to look real, as though the lady actually went to Lily's collection store to get for shopping. Do you get it now? So I deliberately used this logo on the bags, the shopping bags she's carrying. So that was how I used this. Okay, so let me position this properly. So I want it to look as though the lady actually went to Lily's store. Do you get it now? All right. So lastly, we are left with this shape and this, the phone number, WhatsApp, and finally this. Yeah. So it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now, as you can see, for the rectangular shapes, I use the same color. For the letter, I use white, and I use the yellow for this and yellow for this. And for me to achieve this, it's not a downloaded icon. You can as well download it using Google, but I did not download it. How did I get it? Now I have a font here on this application, and here it is. Yeah, you can see that there are some fonts that looks like icons, so it's a font. I think you can get that on the font.com, DAFONT, thefont.com. So we are done. So that was how I was able to achieve this. Then you save your work and you send it to your client. I want to believe gained one or two things. Yes, I want to believe you've gained one or two things. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you so much for the love, and God bless you.